What it do, everybody? Today's episode includes a lot of trailer footage, and in trailer footage exclusively, we do not talk about any of the leaks. We only talk about the Nintendo trailer that were officially released, and all the trailer footage that is in this video officially owned by Nintendo. So Nintendo, please don't sue us or copyright us off of YouTube. I really appreciate it. We're talking about it and just nerding out about the trailers. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Bye! So you guys saw that the Kotaku leaks came out, and I'm just saying some of them were kind of crazy. Like, all right, biggest one, Ganon's Link's dad. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Dude, I saw that, man. No finally, way. After all these years, Daddy Ganondorf is actually Daddy Ganondorf. It's Matt Mercer, even better.
No, Matt Mercer is father. He's
the voice actress for
father.
Zelda.
Yeah, that's true. He's also giving mother. He's giving father and mother.
He does both voices.
Yep, father and mother. Exactly. Yeah.
It's man, that has some range, man. He has some freaking range. But even better, the main plot and the main battle, you have the convergence. You have all the links from the past games in like a ultimate Avengers Spider-Man universe just come together. And then you got Wind Waker Link makes the final blow. I'm sorry, Breath of the Wild.
It's like a final smash in Smash Bros. They all just come together like.
I heard that's actually true. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the truest.
Yeah, for sure. Smarpy, did you hear about any of these leaks? Did you hear about it? What's a crazy one you have?
A crazy one that Thanos is in the game and he actually uses the Infinity Stones.
What?
That's how they bring them all in.
Oh, it's not Demise.
That's
Thanos.
the guy from Call of Duty.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah,
that would be insane.
The guy from Fortnite.
It's him. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what's this game called?
It's Tears of the Kingdom.
Come on.
Oh my god, I thought it was Rears of the Kingdom.
Oh my god.
Damn. Guys, I'm gonna say mayo. Or wait.
Welcome everybody to the Boost View Podcast. My name is Lamb, and here on the Boost View Podcast, we like to talk about Nintendo games, new and old, and give them a look in retrospect. But on today, we are starting off our Zelda timeline series, and we're starting with the most recent game in the series that comes out literally later this week, Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to review some trailers for you guys. Oh, thank you for the claps. We're going to review some trailers for you guys, and tell you everything you need to know moving into the game, so that way you guys are nice and prepared for Tears of the Kingdom launch day. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, because the next 3 episodes are going to be about Tears of the Kingdom. So but my name is Lamb.
Hi, I'm Gabe, and I know you missed me so much after 1 episode of being gone. Spide Ops, by the way, Prag. I'm back. I'm back.
My only is short to fuse, and fuck Spide Ops, Annihilate is the best.
Angry.
And we also have a beautiful, wonderful return guest, our second return guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up, everyone? My name's Smarpy.
He's back.
I'm glad to be back and talking about Zelda. This is amazing. I love it.
I love Zelda.
Hi, Smarpy.
I fucking love it.
And we're talking about Zelda only, not Link, not Ganon, just Zelda.
Just Zelda.
The character.
That's the guy with the sword guy. Yeah, Zelda. Yeah.
Peter Pan.
Yep. I have it too, but I can't yank it. But yeah, Peter Pan. You guys get the Zelda OLED? See, there's Fuse. There's in the reflection. There's me. I won't get a lot
everybody.
Of
He's got it too.
Bro,
Fuse.
Fuse, where's yours?
Fuse feels so out of place.
I'm so out of place here. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuse, you played in the most recent one of your most recent streams. You played the first 30 minutes or like an hour or so of Breath of the Wild. You played like the
Listen, I played that for 2.5 hours. Okay, I went above and beyond. I think.
And I
don't remember.
You beat the Great Plateau, right?
Yeah.
You said you did. Nice.
Yeah, I
nice.
did.
Okay,
I beat
cool.
the Great Plateau.
Did you like the game?
Hell yeah.
And it only took me like 11 deaths.
Yeah,
that's normal.
That's how it is. First time.
Gravity hurts. FYI.
Why is there
Dude,
fall damage
I
in
was
Zelda, bro?
screaming at Fuse. I was like, I was in his chat. I was like, Fuse, you have to climb down. You can't. And he was like, no, I'm just gonna jump off the tower.
Dude,
he jumped on the tower like 4 times in a row.
He said, hey, by the way, you gotta climb down. I was like, no, fuck that. So I just
He
jumped off
kept jumping. I'm like, bro, this isn't like Assassin's Creed where you just fall in like a hay bale. And it was crazy.
Dude, I thought I'd get the glider so much faster than I did.
Yeah, that's why I said I was gonna take a whole stream. It wasn't like a challenge thing. It was like, no, this will probably take a good portion of time. Regardless, though, we're not here for Breath of the Wild, at least not yet. We are here for Tears of the Kingdom, and we're gonna review each of the trailers for you guys. We're gonna go trailer 1 and the second trailer that was gameplay, and then we're going to go trailer 3, which made me have a spiritual awakening. And then we're going to talk about the demo that a bunch of other content creators got invited to, and talk about some of the things they said. There's a couple points from that, but we're not going to go too deep into the Zelda demo stuff. And then we're just going to talk about some theories for you guys. We give you some theories about what we think is going to happen in the game. And then by Friday, we will tell you if we were right or wrong. Kato!
I have to bring her in.
Is that the one that scratched the shit out of you the first time?
Yeah, she scratches me all the time. Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. She's
napping. Dude, I'm
she's
so
cool.
glad I have that on video. That's so funny. It just, I was like, whoa. I'll show that here. Anyways, so trailer 1, I'm gonna go ahead and play that for everybody. So if you want, I'm gonna screen record or screen share. All right, here we go. Trailer 1. We can make over top of this because again, for audio listeners, this is probably gonna be miserable.
Oh my god, it's Umbreon.
There he is.
Oh my god, Umbreon! No, you're the one from Mega Man.
So this trailer was dropped, I believe, I think 9 months ago at this point.
Like a year ago? 9 months? It feels like a year.
I think
honestly,
it was dropped
but, yeah.
a little after E3 or I think it was during the September Direct. Could be wrong, though.
Can we
that's
talk
right.
about those goblins?
Yeah, let's talk about the goblins. We'll
go back. Look at the size of
their horns. They're big horn boys.
Yeah, they're
Why is the one that's fallen over? Do you see the one that's fallen over?
Something's up with these drawings.
All right.
What is that? That has to be Hylia or something. I don't know, or like maybe like some Zonai god thingy. Like
no, it's Giratina fused with Umbreon.
Fuse?
There it is. Fuse.
You?
Well, it reminds me. I have a feeling it's the Zonai, which is something that's from a later trailer. So we will get to that at some point.
Zonai are usually like the dragon because the area in Breath of the Wild is all dragon themed. So I think it kind of falls in line with that.
Yeah.
Right.
This is true. So as we can see here, we get a hint at like Sky Islands there's like a whole other section of the world. There's also this different like hair and outfit that Link has.
And he can
what's
fly.
up with that? I wonder if that's like the Look at that. He's flying
dude.
type. And listen to this piano. This is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Rears of
And
the
that is
Kingdom.
when that's when we got Rears of the
That was the
Kingdom.
very first time we saw this title. So
Yep.
Tears of the Kingdom, which was very exciting and very cool. So that's the first trailer. So there's a couple points I want to go through. So first thoughts, obviously, you're like when you first, or at least let's try to think back in let's see, this was done at 7 months ago. So yeah, back in like September. September. So we got the title for the first time. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. Sky Islands. And we saw a kind of a glimpse of at least the ability to like roll time back and whatnot. That was pretty crazy. What do we think about that? I'll go ahead and throw it to Gabe. Gabe, tell me what you thought at least.
So I love, the trailer's awesome and everything. I wish they spent maybe a little less. Back when this was released, I was a little bit let down with how long they were like doing the hieroglyphic section. I thought that was a cool section, but maybe like make the trailer a little bit longer because that was the name drop. Like that's when we learned it's called Tears of the Kingdom. So I was like, damn, they really just gave us like half of this name drop trailer was like just kind of like very I think this is Zelda, but I still love the trailer. I was so hyped to see Tears of the Kingdom. I loved obviously that ability, it's like stasis but like reverse or what, it goes back in time or whatever. I thought that was really cool. And then seeing him obviously skydiving and flying on that weird thing, that was like, oh my god, like obviously we're gonna be up in the sky a lot, so we're gonna be both on the ground and in the sky. And like I wonder like what's this dynamic going to be in the game? Obviously there's going to be a lot of exploration going on in Zelda, and then this just obviously makes it even more like exponentially I'm stumbling
You're
in my
good.
words so
You're
hard
so
right now,
excited.
man.
You're just so damn excited.
I just got home from Michigan. I had like it was like a 3.5 hour drive for me, and that's
sorry I'm putting you through
Yeah.
this. My initial thoughts. So one, I thought the game looked beautiful.
Michigan, I barely know her.
Oh my gosh. My initial thoughts, I was like, this game looks beautiful as always. The first Breath of the Wild looked amazing, but also I was really intrigued by the new abilities, and I kept thinking in my mind, I was like, is the Sheikah Slate and the old abilities going to come back? And so that's something I don't think got confirmed one way or another until the demo that they'll take, which we will review towards the end of this episode. So I won't go into that right now. Some other theories I had with this was just that, okay, so we're in the sky now, and the symbol is an Ouroboros. So I already was thinking like, okay, this game has something to do with like, my theory is like, oh, this has something to do with the cycle of rebirth and within the or like the reincarnation cycle of Zelda, which is like a whole thing that they've established in Skyward Sword, and this is supposed to be the convergence of the timelines, yada yada yada. So that's pretty cool. Fuse, as somebody who has not played a Zelda game except for what you play on stream, when you see that trailer, what do you think about it? And like, what is your initial thoughts, at least?
So my initial ADHD thoughts was Umbreon at the start of the first 5 seconds with that guardian deity, and so part of me is like, oh, okay, skydiving into the sky. I guess I was a generation too ahead of my time, just diving off the edge.
Yeah. Amazing.
If only you started with Tears of the Kingdom.
So as someone that literally watched the trailer today and then watched the second time literally 5 minutes ago when Austin just played it again, I was curious about the flying device that he had landed on after he had skydiven. And then the aspect of him coming out of what looked like some sort of a temple in the sky and then running out into like a field. I'm more interested in what's going on above than exactly like what's he doing up there. Because I haven't beaten Breath of the Wild, so I don't know how the ending goes. I only know by snippets of what I've seen. Like some of my other friends that stream the game a lot and play it online and do challenge runs of it all. But for a first trailer, it has me hooked and curious, though I do kind of wish they did a little bit more. But I mean, for a first trailer, you can only ask so much. We got the name.
Right.
That's basically, I'm pretty sure, the check mark that Nintendo was looking for. So
yeah, no, I agree. That's a good opinion. Especially, I'm especially curious about your opinions as we move forward with these trailers, because I think somebody who's like fresh to the series will be, honestly, it'll be a cool perspective to see as somebody, especially for people who maybe are like you and haven't played these games and are like, should I get these games? Should I play this game? Should I get into the series? Yada yada yada.
Exactly.
Anyways, Smarpy, tell us what you think.
Yeah, man. For me, my first thoughts were, is this something to do with Skyward Sword? Like, are we in Skyloft right now? Like, something's up with this Sky Temple stuff. And I know that Skyward Sword is the beginning of the Zelda timeline. And I was like, this has something to do with that game. So much so that I was like, I got to play Skyward Sword again, or finish playing through it rather, because of this game. And those were my thoughts. And I'm like, I really didn't know what to think. I'm like, holy shit, this is a whole new game. And we're all up in the sky. At first I was like, I was a little nervous, to be honest, because Zelda, I want dungeons. I want exploring this open world, especially with Breath of the Wild. So, of course, I was super hyped, but at the same time, kind of like, what is going on?
Right.
Well, in the past, especially with Zelda games, when they do a direct sequel, they don't I mean, love or hate Majora's Mask, it was like such a different game, and so many people were kind of scared that something like that was about to happen with the game, which thankfully that was not the case. But or at least that's so far as we can see. And I know a lot of people were worried that it was going to be like $70 DLC, which again, based on later trailers,
I never understood that.
Based on later trailers, it really does not look that is the case even slightly.
Right.
So yeah, I think that's good for trailer 1. That one's a pretty short one, anyways. But let's go ahead and move on to trailer 2.
Didn't we have a trailer before trailer 1 that was like
a teaser, right?
E3 teaser, which
that's right.
I think told us a lot more storyline than gameplay, because it was mostly like almost concept art?
Well, we got the whole like links. Yeah, 2019. Here we go. I'll go ahead and.
That's a long time ago, dude. Holy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
man,
This
that
was
is
pre-COVID when this was. This is the very first time they ever even like talked about this game.
Yeah, I think this got me more excited than the first one.
Yes.
Same here. So this right here, this like weird kind of like this pulsating aura, this energy. I'm going back to what you were saying, Smarpy. Skyward Sword, you know, like, you know, I know here in a minute we'll see other stuff. I'm gonna bring up gear him and stuff like that, but
I think it's literally. I think it is. I think this game is gonna have a lot of direct ties to the Skyward Sword and the poor rat man. And
Yo, Reddit's
I definitely think this is the opening. I think what's gonna happen. This is my theory. We're gonna be Metroid. We're gonna be full strength. We're gonna come into this, and then we're gonna get Metroid away by Ganon or whatever that is. I assume Ganon, and we're gonna have. We're just gonna have to start from zero, and like Zelda said, "Come find me, Link," and all that. Again, 2019. We didn't know. We saw this trailer. We didn't know nothing. We had no clue. This was like it's so exciting. New story, new lore, and we see the castle raising up into the air, and it's crazy.
I love how there's not really any music. It's just kind of like this.
Yeah.
And then it's just just that on the screen. Honestly, that is like, it's like, it's creepy.
Yeah.
It's kind of, like, I feel like uncomfortable right now, like that little like demonic, like, like when he like, that's probably Ganondorf or Demise.
I remember watching the, what was it? The Nintendo New York like reaction. I always love watching those where there's like the crowd in the second level watching the trailer and the E3 and everyone's losing their shit. The two best ones I think is the reaction to this trailer in Nintendo New York and the one where Banjo-Kazooie is revealed for Smash Bros. Everybody
for Smash
lost their shit for that one. It was so
inject that into my veins. It's such a hype moment.
That and I think the two most hype Smash reveals for me was that and Steve, because Steve wasn't even like I was excited that he was in the game, but it was more of just like I cannot believe they actually made this happen.
They put a fucking Minecraft character in Smash Bros. That is so like you would have never.
1000%. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. Sorry, that is a very important trailer to the build up to this game. That was in 2019.
Absolutely.
We're now in 2023. Insane. That's crazy. So, and 2017 was when Breath of the Wild came out. So it's been a long build up. It comes out in 5 days. I'm so excited. Regardless, let's go ahead and look at trailer 2, which is actually gameplay. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna kind of like just tab through some of the good bits, if you will. Let me pull it back. Yeah.
Which trailer is this?
This is the gameplay one, the one that had Al Numa playing the game. And he's like, "Oh, this is what's up." So I just wanted to kind of like show like, okay, here's this ability on showcase. Oh, this is this ability. Yada yada yada. Let me find it. I thought I had it pulled up already.
Which trailer was the one where, like, I know the most recent one is trailer 3 we're looking at. This is 2. We already watched 1, and then we saw the first look. But there was another trailer in between the first look and trailer 1. And it
trailer
was like,
2.
Sorry.
Trailer 2 should be.
Oh, is that another one? Okay.
Before.
Where he's, like, falling through the sky, and it's like,
oh, yes, I know.
There you go.
You know that one?
You described it perfectly. We don't need to watch it.
You know that song, like when it's like a black screen and then all of a sudden it's bright, and it's like Link and he's skydiving. You're like, whoa! It's like
I think this is a short one.
This one's 2 minutes, so we can watch this one. I hope this video doesn't get fucking copyrighted, but we'll see.
No,
we'll see what
this
happens.
is transformative.
All right,
this is 100% transformative.
This is transformative. I will say that.
Also, it's trailer footage. We're safe.
It is trailer. It's not the actual game. It's not leaked. It's
right.
This
is the one. Right?
So this is trailer 2. This was dropped back in February, whatever that. I think that was when that direct was. Yeah, it was the winter direct.
Cool.
And it looks like Hyrule went to hell.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what happened? I thought we freed Hyrule from hell.
I literally just cleaned you up, and you're dirty again.
And there's those Hollywood blockbuster
So
spotlights.
this here is important. This right here is important. So this scene alone implies there are underground areas, and I'm very excited.
Yeah.
for that.
Right, yeah.
So not
like
only do we
huge,
not
too.
not only now do we have a full level above that we have to explore, we also have an area underground. Assuming there's, I mean, this looks pretty big. This doesn't look like a pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This looks like a big ass area that you could explore, and yeah. So that's now we have 3 layers of the world. It's not just the sky. We got even more. So that confirmed that, and that was super exciting.
Remember Area 0 when you like fall down
Exactly.
and like you're in this huge
Basically,
Yeah.
this with good graphics.
It feels like.
And then we have Matt Mercer's
Exactly.
first voice appearance. We knew it was Matt
yeah.
Mercer, but we didn't know if it was
the
canon or
Mangekyo
not yet.
Sharingan.
I forgot that we had his voice here already.
Mm-hmm.
We had his voice. We just didn't have. If we knew if it was actually Ganon, we just assumed it was, but we
Yeah.
didn't know if it was like
Right.
that character, or if it was Demise or some other new villain. You see some new enemies here. It's pretty crazy, pretty exciting.
It shows like just Link like having to deal with a whole bunch of new stuff that
Yeah.
Right.
there's the fanfare.
Yeah. God, so good. The
The
music in this game sounds so good so far. When we get to trailer 3, I'm gonna have a religious experience. But anyways, we'll talk about it more there. But yeah, we get a taste of the music. We see a
Oh,
little
and the
bit
car.
of Ultra Hand
This-
there.
First time we
which
saw
I'll
the
talk
car.
about. Yeah, first time we see kind of Ultra Hand in action and like the fusing and stuff. It's pretty cool.
There's like some weird backwards music here.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum,
Is this the
bum.
one? Oh,
Yeah, and we see them like she's falling and he's like trying to save her. Yeah. That was my phone background for like a few months. Yeah. That one was crazy. That was the first time we got a release date, I believe.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, I think
Yep.
was it the first time we got a release date?
I think
it was.
this is the exact date. The first
That's
time
right,
they were
they
like
said-
early 2023 or
Yes,
late
they
2022.
did say that. And then yep, that's right. That's correct. So, yeah, very exciting stuff. We'll do Smartby Fuse. We'll go back around to me. So Smartby, when we see out of that, what are our thoughts at this point? We're like, all right, it's February. We got an official release date. What were some of your initial reactions to that trailer?
I got a little bit concerned that probably the internet was spewing some nonsense that this is going to be Breath of the Wild DLC or
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild 2.0 because we start seeing different parts of the map and they focus so much on a new character or like the mobs, right? The baddies that are coming out, and it makes it seem like Ganon's back. He threw a bunch of enemies into the overworld and you have to go and clean the whole place up again. So I got a little bit nervous about that. But I was like, you know what? This looks amazing. I can't wait. And then the storyline and trying to figure out what the heck is up with Link's arm. I saw like the nasty red goo coming out, like Demise or whatever it is. I'm like, what is this about? So I was intrigued. I was both intrigued and kind of like apprehensive that it was going to be just kind of 2.0. But
that's totally fair. And I think at that point, I was determined. I was like, I think it's going to get delayed. I was surprised they stuck to the May, early June, or early summer release date. I was like, they're going to push it to holiday. There's no way they're not.
Yeah, that's an early release. I was thinking holidays too. I'm not sure why they picked May, but they know what they're doing.
My theory for that, honestly, I would not be surprised if they drop a new console this summer. And they drop it.
That's a bold prediction, dude. I don't think they're doing. No,
I don't know if it'll come out holiday, but my prediction is they're either going to drop it this holiday or early next year. Switch is that old. I think it's just gonna be kind of like Wii U or / like new 3DS. I think it's just gonna be another better version of the Switch, and that's where I'm at.
Which we desperately need.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I would love. Listen, man, I like the Switch obviously is Nintendo's best, like most recent best-selling console. But I mean, the Switch is 6 years old. It released underpowered already prior to But so if it was given a Pro, I'm still mad that they instead of doing a Pro, they just did a fucking OLED.
What if they
God,
name it
man.
the Switch U?
And death immediate. No one would buy it. Nobody would buy it.
That's like Xbox. That's like Xbox.
Yeah,
Xbox One X, Xbox Series X.
So
it's like,
confusing.
please,
Xbox,
please
Xbox
stop.
360, Xbox One. Yes, let's go backwards.
Xbox 360 minus 359.
What do you think about those trailers? Those are probably like the first time you've seen some of those
All
trailers.
right, I
so.
have what some would say is, as someone that's looking at these entire series on basically a fresh set of eyes here, because I played Twilight Princess a little bit, and the 2.5 hours I played in Breath of the Wild. I gotta ask, why is this game not called The Legend of Link?
Stop.
What does Zelda even do?
Right. So,
Like, Zelda just seems like a damsel in distress, dude. Like, what's
Right.
going on? Why is she the name? Is she taking the credit for the dude, for the guy?
I think back in the day, they figured Zelda was a really strong name. That's the only reason.
right.
And that's why so many kids get bullied. It's like, oh, look, it's Zelda. That's Link.
That's
What are you
The
Link,
Legend
damn
of
it.
Link just
Zelda's the
doesn't roll
girl.
off the tongue the way the Zelda does. I don't know. That's just that's my fan theory. I don't know if there's an official like thing out there that says this is why it's about Zelda, but yeah, because I mean the whole point is like it's three pieces of one whole. It's there's you know the Triforce of courage, wisdom, and
Power.
courage, wisdom, power. That's
Power.
It, yeah.
Yeah.
And Ganon's power, Zelda's wisdom, and Link's courage, and they're
Link is
stopping
poopy. Or,
them
yeah,
from
courage.
doing the whole thing. Anyway, so there's three pieces of this puzzle that it's not just the adventures of whoever. It's like there's three main characters. You would think it'd be like the Avengers of Hyrule or something like that. Anyways,
Yeah. Legend of
yeah,
Hyrule.
the Legend of Hyrule. Honestly, that kind of rolls off the tongue. The Legend of Hyrule. I can see that.
Like, I could tell for the first 45 seconds of that second trailer, that I have seen enough Yu-Gi-Oh to know what's about to go down.
What is going down?
Like, holy
Going to the Shadow Realm.
Bad things are gonna happen.
Literally dark energy, spiraling magic,
Yep.
Egyptian hieroglyphics on the wall. Like, okay, this is done. It's over. Whatever's about to happen is about to change the entire world,
Right.
dude. It's over.
Yeah.
But
So-
it's interesting. Like, it's got my attention.
That's good.
Watching it. So
Yeah.
And then it's nice that they finally show up like with a release date, so we know what to aim for.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie though, I did think for a while that this was just gonna be DLC. That I thought they were gonna like charge you guys like $30-$40 to play it. I didn't know it was gonna be an entire second. I was shocked that Breath of the Wild came out 6 years ago. I was like, oh
know.
damn, that's a
It
while.
came
Yeah.
out on the Wii
It's
U.
still-
If you think about it,
It
that's
did,
a Wii U.
yeah, it
title.
was the end
Yeah.
of the Wii U life cycle is when it
Yeah,
came
because
out.
I was looking to buy it and I was like, oh my god, it came out on the Wii U.
Yep.
It's 6 years
Yep.
old.
Who here bought the
And
Wii U
GameStop's
version?
still trying to charge me $65
I did not buy the Wii U
for
version.
it.
I have a Wii U, but I did not buy the Wii U version because I was like, it was in my period of, I did not buy Breath of the Wild on release day. I was in my like phase of like graduating high school and going to college where I kind of put video games down for a minute just because I had so
I
much
had
going
that
on in my
phase.
life.
Yeah.
And then I picked gaming back up kind of sophomore year of college, and so there was a period of my life where I would not consider myself, I was like not regularly gaming, or the only time I would game is like if we played like Civ or something. I didn't really
It was
like
a filthy casual.
yeah, I was a filthy casual for a little bit. I had an
It was a
Xbox and I had a Wii
normie.
U and I had my old consoles still. Like I kept them, but yeah. But now I regularly play games again. Thank God. I would hate myself if I didn't. Gabe, tell us what your thoughts are.
So, here, real quick, I'm gonna mention. The very first time we heard that, song or whatever, I posted a link to that. It was the 2021 E3 teaser, so that's what that was from. We don't have to watch it, obviously, but I still remember that, because like all of a sudden Link is like, yeah, whatever. So I mean that trailer was cool. I don't know why I kind of just like, I mean, you know me, I'm like literally like Zelda is my number one game. I grew up with Halo and Zelda and Pokemon and all that, but Zelda's always been like my favorite. And that trailer, I liked it and everything. I was like, cool,
You got a
nice.
day?
I want to play it. I want to play it
Yeah,
right now.
for sure.
Like I am
Give me
fucking
the
ready.
game.
But
Yeah.
when people were saying like, oh, it's gonna be, I always thought, it was strange how Nintendo, I understand why people thought it was DLC, even though it'd be weird for them to release DLC for Breath of the Wild 6 years later. It's very like, no, like that wouldn't make any sense. You know, you want to release DLC when the game is still kind of fresh, unless it's obviously like a big game like World of Warcraft or whatever. But you know, it's different.
Well, this is a pretty. I would say Breath of the Wild became a pretty big game. So
just a little bit,
absolutely,
just a little game.
But just like, you know, what everybody wants out of
just be jarring.
gaming experience.
It only started so many trends of these open world kind of exploration type of games with no items until you start picking them up. It started a lot of that. Like Genshin took a lot of inspiration from Zelda and so many other games.
Right.
Yeah. Genshin wouldn't exist if this game didn't exist, I would say.
Correct.
I mean, not saying that like Genshin isn't its own, it's definitely its own thing now at this point. But it definitely wouldn't be around if this game didn't come out. But anyways,
and
go ahead.
You know, I always would say the curse of Breath of the Wild too, because you know, like when Kirby in the Forgotten Lands like was first introduced, people were like, "Oh my God, it's Kirby!" But Breath of the Wild, I'm like, "What are you talking about? It has pretty green colors in it. That's like the only resemblance." Like I like to join in the fun, you know. And then when Sonic Frontiers was
even with the
talked about,
Scarlet and Violet, they would always say, "Oh my God, Pokemon,
Breath of the Wild, Pokemon."
Breath of the Wild, it's happening. Breath of the Wild is the only game that ever let you explore rolling green hills.
I get that.
There's actually a Donkey YouTube video that talks about like creativity in video games and being innovative, and it's just a splice compilation of all these reviewers saying it's very much like Breath of the Wild, it's similar to Breath of the Wild, it's like in all different kind of like review videos, and it's literally like 3 minutes worth of people saying it's very similar to Breath of the Wild.
Isn't that crazy that standard in the review and gaming industry is now like Breath of the Wild has become like a standard, like you just describe games like Breath
It's a genre at this point.
Yeah.
Did Skyrim ever hold that power? I mean, Skyrim is still alive and well these days, but I swear I didn't hear. It's like kind of like Skyrim,
you know,
how
a little
we
bit,
hear.
but again, I think
a little
Zelda,
bit.
I think Breath of the Wild just like it really just took it.
It was so different.
I'm gonna do a 7.8. Too much water.
Too much breath. Too much breathing in the wild.
Too wild.
Yeah.
Too much breath, not enough wild.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this. So this was a 10-minute gameplay trailer. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because we'll be here all day talking about stuff. I'm just gonna kind of show the clips of like when they showcase each little ability, and then we can move on to the third trailer, and it'll be good. So let me go ahead and change my scene.
I like how it's called Mr. Aonuma, or however you pronounce his name. It's just funny. Aonuma, yeah. Mr. Aonuma.
Well, he's demonstrating the game. So this trailer starts off with
my streamer
kind of like. Yeah, Aonuma starts out here. Yeah, he's streaming. He's a gamer. He asked for prime subs the entire time. I won't lie.
I would tier 3 to him.
Yeah. So we start here. He kind of runs around the area like as normal, and then we encounter this rock. You see, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. So he talks about this one of the new abilities. He's like, "Oh, this rock fell from the sky, so let's use it to go up." And
let
me do that.
He's flying. The rock is flying.
It's flying.
Yeah.
So it looks like it freezes the time in the world.
For miles.
So it seems that's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Fuse. Yeah. So it seems like there's a power where you can recall certain objects, and I've seen other parts, like other trailers or like other snippets. I think there was a snippet from one of the previous trailers, or I don't know, it was a rehash where there's like a boulder trap that it gets activated and you can recall it and then have it activate on the enemies. It's really creative. So there's a lot of that. Certain objects can be recalled and like they can kind of reverse their track of where they were in time. So that's one of the new abilities that is replacing the Sheikah Slate is what it seems like. Moving on from this, we have the new Fuse ability. Fuse, it's you.
Oh, Fuse cameo in this game. He made it.
We fight this. We fight this new enemy called. I think it's a. Wait, what is this called?
A Zonai.
Wait, he says it. Hang on, he says it.
That's a Bronzong.
Yeah, Mega Bronzong. That's the one.
Mega Bronzong.
A construct.
Oh, construct.
So we have the construct. We're introduced to this construct, and he fights it with a tree branch. He's like, "Oh man, this sucks." He gets to a point where he takes a tree branch and he fuses it with a boulder. And so we get to see this ability called Fuse. which is where you can kind of make your own weapons and use them against enemies, and that kind of solves the issue in Breath of the Wild where you have a lot of like throwaway weapons is what we called it, and you were and then you would want to save the good ones, which you can still save the good ones, but now you can kind of burn a lot of other like not as good weapons and pick them up and combine them from anything. So that was a pretty cool thing. And it's not just
you're welcome. I saved the game.
You did. Thank you, Fuse.
I like how it literally shrunk the rock, and now it looks like the rock weighs like a pound.
Right.
Yeah.
You see that he's just like walking around with it like
That's a fun
no
one,
issue at all holding it.
So, and we see here he also fuses like pitchforks, and in a later scene, as Gabe likes to we'll talk about this. So at this part, he fuses an arrow with like certain items. And a problem in Breath of the Wild, I thought, was that you would just collect a lot of useless stuff, like things that just didn't really have a lot of application, and you would just sell it.
Just sell it.
Yeah, but in this game, it looks like you can kind of use a bunch of different items, like the different choo-choo jellies, or like a different mineral, or even the meat
or
to enhance your meat arrows, baby.
Meat arrow
to shoot like that. One of them, I think one of the choo-choo jellies like freezes stuff. One of the choo-choo jellies like electrocutes stuff. I know if you put a Keese eye on your arrow, it's a homing target. You can kind of use it to like. Heat seeking. So
thank God, I suck at aiming.
Yeah, so that's literally what he says. He's like, "Oh man, I suck at aiming." Like, see, he's like, "Well, I miss." But he's gonna use a Keese arrow here. He's gonna.
What's gonna happen, Mr. Aonuma?
Got it.
Oh my
goodness!
He killed the bird. He killed the bird. I can't believe it.
Where's PETA when you need him?
Here's Gabe's favorite thing.
That's so
fusing
goofy
with the
looking,
mushroom.
but I love it.
It's so cool.
Isn't it so cool? I just love how it just like, and then it's
like a smoke grenade.
Hang on, sorry. Poof. So he fuses a mushroom with his shield, and then it explodes, and then it kind of creates like a smoke cloud around him. It's really cool, really fun. It's just a really cool way to see these like different abilities. And now we get to the new, really kind of crazy. It kind of combines a lot of abilities into one from the Sheikah Slate. It's called, I think, Ultra Hand, where you can pick up items like they were magnetized, but it's really any item now instead of just like metal objects, and you can fuse them to like literally like stick them together, and they can stick together in different ways. You can build all these different vehicles, and this is really cool.
It looks like it kind of helps you a little bit too, so you're not fidgeting like just to get it perfect. It kind of like snaps it for you, just so just to help you.
The other thing I really liked about this was that it looks like there's another method to turn. Like, so a problem I had with the original Breath of the Wild, like you had the magnetism, you couldn't like turn it on any Z-axis. Like you couldn't like turn it in place where it was. And in this game, it looks like
move your body.
See right there, you have the ability to do that now, and so that's very nice. And I'm excited.
Engineers will love this game.
I'm excited to do that.
Do you remember in Skyrim when you tried to pick up an object with your hand and you had to like move your character's body and then pick it up again? It didn't have that mechanic, and that made me think of that. Like that is like I always try to play stuff in my Skyrim home exactly how I want it, and anytime my character drops, it would just go and fall.
Yeah, it just like falls in front of you.
You're like,
that's such a quality of life improvement though. That just that little thing alone, honestly, will make it so much cooler to like manipulate parts. And as you can see later on, and in later trailers, there's gonna be like vehicles that Link builds, and you can like use them to like attack things and like travel through the sky and cross water. Blah 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 blah. Another cool thing is you see he has this like battery, which is Zonai tech, which we can talk about this more later on when we talk about Zeltic's video, because that's more of like a that's more of the the what that he talks about that in the demo. But that's part of this area here. You apparently have like a limited battery for the Zonai tech, so and he just kind of goes through more different videos. Okay, so the last ability here that they introduced is called Ascend, which we kind of got a snippet of in one of the previous trailers.
Right.
Yeah. It seems that this has a height limit, because what I was curious is I thought we would be using this to just go, it wouldn't have a height limit, and you'd be using this to go straight up into islands. Like I thought that was how we were going to get to islands. I mean, I'm sure there was other ways to do it too, but I thought this was just going to be you pick a spot way above you and you go up, but it does not appear to be the case. It seems to have a height limit, and it seems to be in certain areas. It's still cool and still gets you like high up really fast compared to just climbing and having to deal with the rain, but it seems like a really cool ability. Seems like a really cool time.
They shouldn't have called them Sky Islands. They should call them Skylands.
Agreed.
I think that's the just
Skylands.
fuse them together. You know, fuse them
It's
together.
all coming back. It all
Fuse.
comes back to the
Yeah.
fuse.
Yeah, and we can see here, he
That's
does
right.
it in the cave, and he swims there for a while, and then he finally gets out. And which,
I have a very just random thought. I wonder if like just like it doesn't like this doesn't actually like matter or anything. Just like a cool thought, but I wonder when he does that, like is his body physically going through it, or is it like does it freeze
Yeah.
time for monsters, or do the monsters actually see him going?
It
up
does
like that,
actually freeze time. I think most of the abilities that operate like that do freeze time. Again, that's talked about in the Zelda trailer. I'll break it down a little bit more, or the demo. Go ahead, Smartpy.
You know what would be kind of weird with this ability? You know, if there's a cave underneath like Kakariko Village or something, and you
Oh, no.
and you decide to ascend up, and you just show up in some dude's toilet.
Oh,
He's like,
no. This is how he becomes the hand. The
Man.
hand. He has the ascend ability. The hand.
Oh, that's right, bro. Oh my
The
god,
toilet
Skyward.
hand. Fuse. There's a toilet hand in like every Zelda game, or a lot of Zelda games.
That's why his
previous to
hand
this.
is green and gnarly. That explains
Yeah.
it.
Oh
He
my
is-
god.
I thought that was Girham's hand, but no, it's
He
it's
ascended
Link,
through some
bro.
Kakariko
I
villager
thought it was
toilet.
like a Full Metal Alchemist thing, not toilet hand.
And then you know what Link will say after that? He'll be like, "Man, what a shitty
Whoa.
day."
Anywho, anyone have any additional thoughts about that? Otherwise, I could go ahead and move on to the third trailer.
Spot up.
Oh my god, we're not even talking about Pokemon anymore. Stop it! Stop it! We can't do it.
I think Smarpy's Ditto's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
they're having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they have to say? Raise the mic to him. Bring one over. He's like, all right.
The noise they're making. They're actually mating. That's my daycare. That's how I get shinies.
Yeah,
I gotta blur that whole. I gotta
What
blur
is-
that whole background.
What if two Dittos? You know how you have one Pokemon and Ditto, and obviously it's just that Pokemon
Yeah.
baby, whatever. What if two Dittos created
Or they
Arceus?
make any Pokemon. It's like a gachapon. It could be any.
It's
It
just
could be
random,
any of them. Yeah.
Any like normal
I
Pokemon?
already know exactly how this works. Both Dittos go in the daycare, right? They both was like, okay, I know what I have to do. They turn to each other. They freak out because they're both bottoms.
Wow.
Not
Okay.
expect that to go that route.
Amazing.
Young man, straight to your room.
Hey, I am in my room.
No, go ahead.
Let's move on to trailer 3. So trailer 3,
This was the
Oh
mega
my
crazy
goodness.
ultra in my field.
This
cried,
one-
everybody.
I'm not even gonna like say anything. I'm just gonna like. I mean, I might go, but
Heart.
yeah. Anyways, this is insane. This trailer is so good. We're just gonna
Daddy?
experience this together.
Yeah.
Guys, it's E10. Can any of us play this?
I don't know.
I just turned 6 the
I
other
don't
day.
know. Fuse might
Oh
be.
my
a little
goodness,
young.
bro. Who's
9.
vaping up here? You just hear Link in the background. Looking good, princess, especially from this angle.
Give me a smooch.
That's why it's Rears of the Kingdom.
Oh man, bro's just making an honest day's
can't-
work. Look at him.
Fortnite.
Oh my God, there's Zelda.
He's in
There he is.
Fortnite.
He's
He's
Fortnite.
Fortnite. He is dropping the battle buzz.
Whoa. You just hear like,
Dropping Tilted Towers.
wait, what's this game called?
Fortnite.
Rears of the
So
Kingdom.
good.
Oh, yeah.
So good. My God.
What is that Japanese sounding instrument? That. Aw. We have the Breath of the Wild theme.
And we start seeing these places we recognize.
Yes, this
Yes.
was really
They're
cool.
different.
That was really cool. And then
That's
all the
cool.
new
I
stuff on the
love that.
surface as well that I can't wait to like check out.
Right.
This is really cool, and I think implies dungeons are coming back. Don't know, but I think it's an
Yep.
implication to that.
I'd be cool if Shrines coming back.
This-
that has to be Demise. That has to be Demise, bro.
1000%. That can't not be.
I bet she's gonna die, and literally everybody's gonna die, and
gonna be
Demise is gonna
crazy.
win, and it's just
It's
bad
Infinity
stuff.
War Part 1, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be insane.
Exactly. Bro, they got the Resident Evil laser puzzle in there.
Ugh,
Random Dragon Lady.
I know.
Yeah, literally. Ooh, we're back
Hyrule
in the
Castle.
Sanctum. Yeah.
Zelda,
Aw, she's so pretty.
we rely on your knight. And that
Yeah, who
legendary
is
sword
this? Is somebody we don't
The
know who it
sword.
is yet. We don't know who this person is yet.
will be Link.
It sounds like King
Oh my
Rome.
God, it's the
like his
master.
voiceover.
When I saw him grabbing that sword,
Yeah. So that's probably that guy, whoever that is speaking.
So good, bro.
That looks so sick. That little orb in the sky. I want to fucking fall in there.
yeah, you're gonna fall in there, I bet.
Yes. Let me go in there, Smarpy. It's my turn.
Rocket
The sax
arm?
was such a good choice for this trailer. I want to kiss whoever at Nintendo decided that was what we needed.
Oh, the cart. Whatever that is, the laser.
And then
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do.
That's a big booger.
big boogers.
Oh
Gotta
my
collect all
god.
the
this-
boogers.
All the boogies.
This is sick.
You witness a king's revival
Oh my god.
and the birth of his new world.
It just drips of like that is like such an evil, cocky, like imposing.
And then the theme.
So good.
The theme.
That's we have something to talk about for that. We'll pause it in a second.
You are not alone.
His champions.
Ooh, they're back. Champions are back.
You are our final hope.
I'm losing my shit. It's so good. It's such a good trailer.
Ooh, that piano.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Anywho, she says, "Come find me" at the end. We don't need to see that. Something about this.
Where
let's
is
talk,
she?
Let's talk about this freeze frame right here, like right. So
Oh, I love
Ganon.
that.
I'm gonna turn this down. So Ganon, and then we have new bird champion. So we have this right there, her. All right. So there's two things here. There's two things that is being implied here. I think. Okay. So as we said earlier, Demise is back. We saw that with this like red haired right here. This red-headed fellow right here, which is very similar to Demise from Skyward Sword. That's theory number one.
Right.
I think okay, it's with the champions. It's implied that you're playing with your champions and you're partnered up with them, right? I think Ganon will be teaming up with us at the very last fight or at some point in this game. And I think he's going to get possessed by Demise. And I think at some point they're going to fight together and fight against Demise. Also, this lady, where's it at? This one. Where's she at?
It's so hard to get the
Right,
perfect
right.
frame because it's so quick.
This lady right here. I think that's Zelda possessed by Helia, and I think that's Helia right there. Boom, that's her. And I think that's gonna be the epic fight is Helia and Ganon possessed by Demise, and it's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited.
Link's like the Michael Jackson gif where he's just eating popcorn. Link's just watching them
I
go
know,
at it. You know, he's
right?
like,
It's gonna be
According to
crazy.
the Blam, it like we need an exorcist here to like fix this.
Yeah.
It's a lot of possession.
Well, I think
going
that's.
on.
I mean, those two are representations of like good and evil, and then Link is like the mediator that kind of like stops the whole help. Basically, is like the one that pushes Helia, the representation of good, over the finish line against Ganon or Demise, evil, whatever. So, anywho,
I would love to see Girahim come back
Oh my God.
and
I
Fee
wish.
or Fire, however
I
you want to
wish,
pronounce her name.
man.
I know those are long shots, but I think it'd be cool because this game honestly seems like kind of the complete package. Like all these characters are coming
even if
back.
it's just
back,
Girahim,
you know.
Girahim just
Yeah.
drips like he's just so flamboyantly evil. I love
Got
him.
that drip.
I love him. He's like one of my favorites.
I want to get licked by him again,
Yeah.
bro.
I love or hate Skyward Sword. We'll get to this in the Skyward Sword video, but like Girahim, it has like some of my favorite. I think it's the best like characters and story of the Zelda series. Maybe this will top it. We're getting pretty close so far. This is getting pretty close to topping all of that. But yeah, they're just between Girahim and also Groose, great characters from those games.
I can't stand Groose.
I always forget.
I'll say it. I hate Groose.
You hate
I hate him.
even his redemption and like his big himbo energy.
Nope, don't care. Can't stand him.
Man, that's disappointing.
He you know, I was always like, nice, that's cool that the bully became the friend ally, whatever thing, but that's like all I really ever felt. I was like, that's a nice decent character.
I mean that's
and
all I feel
that's
too.
all I
But
got to
I
say.
don't know
kind of
why.
thing.
He's just
Yeah. No,
he's
I
silly.
get it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I can see why that's like some of people's favorite Zelda character. One of
Anyways,
those, but
this
yeah.
trailer. Let's go to Fuse because I'm curious what he says about again being the outsider, the black sheep of the group. What do you think now seeing that trailer?
Okay,
That epicness.
so this trailer is the one that I spent the most time
Okay,
on.
Yeah.
So if you could bring it up, I have like time stamps for like hidden things that I
Okay.
saw during the entire
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
29 seconds. Kingdom Hearts dive, dude. When you walk away.
Yeah,
God, dude. Come on, I was excited for this.
Oh, baby.
It's time for school, Fuse. Go to school.
All right, 55
55
seconds. This is
seconds.
clearly the Hidden Leaf Village from Naruto.
50.
Oh my
55.
god.
Okay, so we're in Hidden Leaf. I do see like
Hell
there's
yeah.
like little mushrooms around over the place.
Yeah.
Is that Hateno?
Yeah, it
That's
looks
a
like
terrible-
they're obsessed with mushrooms. Someone had
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
bad
exactly.
trip and
All right,
took
and
over.
then 1 minute and 15 seconds. This is clearly Castle Oblivion from Maleficent.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, clearly.
You
Clearly.
took notes on this?
I-
What the hell?
I did.
This is so
I did.
great.
We're going in. 1 minute 29 seconds. This is clearly the Prince of Persia Sands of Time.
You mean here? You mean this?
I can't. I gotta give it to you. That's pretty damn good.
136. We're clearly in Star Fox now, dude.
136.
This is Star Fox. 136.
This?
We're in Star Fox. Yeah, that.
How is this Star
Moving
Fox?
Moving them together.
What?
There's a
Have you
gumball
not seen
machine,
the one with
dude.
The dinosaur one for Star
Oh,
Fox.
Star Fox
I have to
Adventures.
do this all
yes,
the time.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
All right, 145. We got Metabee from Metabots.
Oh my god. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But
Dude, it is. It's
why does that look so goofy to me, bro?
2 minutes. We got Excalibur from Soul Eater.
Oh, it's just the Master Sword.
It's just the Master Sword. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Put some respect
And then
on the
two-
Master Sword.
Oh, this is gonna be such a good clip.
215. We got the Death Star from Star
Oh,
Wars.
the ball. Yeah.
I knew it, bro. I knew it. I
Yeah.
knew it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
217. Cannon Bolt from Ben 10.
Oh, the ball, the rolling thing at him.
rolling
Yeah,
in,
I got
dude.
where
He's
it's
going
at.
in.
Right
And then
here.
I got like huge Ratchet and Clank vibes at 227.
227. This thing? Oh, where they're
Then
like,
we got the
oh,
rocket.
yeah.
he's,
Yeah, the
running
rocket, yep.
around. Oh, and then that.
235. We got BattleBots. That's just BattleBots, dude.
Oh, the
That's BattleBots.
Yeah,
It's right
they're,
there,
like,
man.
running
Come
at each
on,
other.
you guys can't say no to this. And then 241. We got Muzan from Demon Slayer looking ass.
240. That?
Yeah. There he is, dude. It's him. It's him. And then 250. Who's summoning Slifer the Sky Dragon?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
And then 304, we got evil Sarutobi Asuma from Naruto.
304. No, not get it. Oh, well, that's the most replayed moment.
That is literally Sarutobi Asuma.
Yeah, he,
Right
do look,
there
he
from
does look a
Naruto.
little bit like Sarutobi.
And then at 322, we got the title drop.
Yes.
Hell
Yes,
yeah,
we did
bro.
get the title.
we
did
did
it.
get
We did
it.
it.
We
We
did
did
get
it.
it back in
Title
title
drop finally, lads.
Fuse, you missed a great opportunity to make a Zelda trailer without context.
Yeah.
And just
that-
post all of those and just let people dive into your
Oh,
crazy
that was-
wild mind.
That was fantastic, Fuse. Thank
Well
you so
done.
much for that.
Thank
that
you.
was
Thank you.
hilarious. That could be a video on its own. I'm just gonna publish a video on its own of you just the Boost If You podcast Zelda trailer without context. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh.
I was like, I could make this a meme, but I'm gonna do
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad that you're not wrong on these. Like,
Yeah,
legit.
they were all pretty accurate.
The BattleBots was probably
Yeah,
my
that's a good
favorite one, honestly. Just
Yeah, thank
seeing
you.
the two guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
I was like, it's time to rumble.
There they go. I like it, the little arm on the thing, just like, yeah, I'm coming to
Yeah,
get you.
he's ready
Yeah.
to fight, dude.
Oh.
He's going in.
Audio listeners loving you.
I love
loving
it.
you to
That's
death.
what I think about the
I
trailer.
hope Fuse's description helped you. All right, so last couple of things. I mean, we talked about the fact. So Ganon's back. We saw that. We got partner characters we can apparently play with the champions at some points, whether it's against bosses or just mini bosses or whatever that may be. Dungeons seem to be back. We have Korok seeds are back, and then the music. Oh my god, the music just it literally gave me chills. Like I think I was tearing up by the time at the end of this trailer. Like I don't know
cried.
if I was sobbing, but I was literally like holy shit, I'm actually like I've been driven to emotional tears because of this trailer. It's kind of insane.
You're so emo.
I know, right? I know.
Quinn, shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Quinn.
Jesus. nice.
Shut up,
Go
Quinn.
wear your cowgirl boots.
Yeah, Quinn.
Yeah, and your red fiery
Quinn
hair.
is at a.
Yeah, that's
Koro
right.
Chu is at a Taylor Swift concert in her little cowboy boots. So we wish her the best.
She just texted me that it's severe thunderstorming. I have never heard severe thunderstorming as a verb before, but that is what it's doing.
Never been to
Apparently
Florida
she's
then.
scared
The
it's gonna
severe
kill-
thunderstorm
Yeah.
is part of our like first grade vocabulary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we get it. We get a lot in Ohio too. It's just I've never heard
phrased
somebody.
like that.
It's not storming. It's severe thunderstorming kind of thing. You know, very. I don't know.
Some other
yeah,
things.
whatever.
So we didn't see it that were in the demo. So let's talk about the demo. There's a couple things in the demo that were in that trailer that they didn't really acknowledge. So there's your cat just putting it all on display
Yeah,
right
this
now,
is
huh?
come on, Mappy, have some self-respect.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, dinner and a show, baby. Mm.
Can we censor this? We're gonna have to censor.
Yeah,
that.
put a blur on that too.
Ever heard of finger looking good,
Oh
boys?
no! Stop.
Let's turn it into paw looking.
Oh gosh.
Meow fuse.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I just gotta have the right meow motivation.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
I was like, let's go, man. This is derailed.
I know. It's okay. We have time. We actually finished.
We're
that
having
up kinda
fun.
sooner.
That's-
yeah, we're having fun. That's what matters on the Boost View podcast. Is if you had fun. So
Yeah.
if you had fun, like, comment, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I really appreciate it.
If you like cats, like
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
exactly. I feel like Zelda like this.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's Zonai tech. That's what the green stuff is, and the batteries and whatnot. That is Zonai. It's not Sheikah anymore. It's not the Sheikah slate. It's Zonai. It's a new ancient race of people.
Can I add a note? When I
Yeah,
played
go
Breath
ahead.
of the Wild,
Yeah.
I kept calling it the Shakira
He
plate.
did keep calling it
God.
the
Shakira.
Shakira plate. He kept calling everything
I thought that's how
Shakira
you
tech and
pronounced it.
everying. It was so. I didn't correct it because I thought it was funny.
I was giving something called the Shakira plate. Shakira.
I literally
Shakira.
I heard that. I said I'm not going to correct him. This is hilarious. He's just going to keep calling
This
it
is
the
how
Shakira.
Link's
that's how
hips
it
don't
needs to
lie.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it roll.
Yeah.
I emitted such noises every time I fell to my
It
death.
was so funny.
So
It was so
crazy.
funny. I hope you finish that game. I hope you finish Breath of the Wild at some point. I really do. I feel like you had a good time.
We'll
with it.
see how it goes. I have so many dares to do, boys. I've been wiping so much Pokemon.
Man, skill issue, bro. Skill.
Skill issues, man.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Last bit, Zonai Tech. That looks really cool. Apparently, they are like batteries, and you can also equip, like you can have Zonai parts in your inventory. This is something from the demo, which is not really something I can play because, again, that was like not the Zelda thing. Was like they didn't film anything. It was just him talking about his experience playing the demo. And so there's also those little gachapon things. They look like giant orb stuff. You take the little tokens or stuff that you get from the what were those? The constructs. Yeah, there's stuff the constructs drop. You take that to the gachapons and you get you get like a ton of parts, like a ton of things. It's kind of crazy. And from there, you can deposit them and use them and to build. So you can also build stuff. Cool thing, another cool feature that they mentioned in the demo, like you can save those like structures or build or like contraptions so you can build them and then you can save it and you can auto build them if you have the parts in your like inventory. So you can hold not only like, the normal stuff you held before, but now you can hold all these parts in your inventory for these different like builds and things that you want to build, maybe how you get to the sky or fly around the sky or whatever, which is a really cool like concept and way to play and get around and really neat. I really like that. Also the fact that it's like these batteries and you can continue to like increase the batteries. There's the rockets. That was really cool. We saw that in the trailer 3. You can like use the rocket or the fan and then there's the big glider thing. So Fuse, to answer your question earlier about the big glider, the sea glider, it's just a big stone glider. It's just another part you can use to fly around the world. Or there's certain platforms as well. I think they mentioned in the demo that when you hit them or they go flying somewhere, they don't have gravity to them. They just kind of go and then they stop in the air. They don't fall. They just kind of
magic.
They kind of just stay where they are. They don't have any effect of gravity. They just stay where they are in the universe. which, you know, on a physics level makes no sense, but I'm not gonna question it because it's like, okay, well, if it doesn't go anywhere, then wouldn't it stay there in rotation with
always
Earth?
have that weird arm thing, or is this
No, the
new
arm thing
to
is
the
new.
It's new.
The arm thing is new. The fact, the implication in here is that like Ganon or something corrupts his arm, and then that gives him the power that replaces the Sheikah Slate, and gives him the power to do all these cool things.
So it's
That's
not
the
toilet
implication.
arm.
Okay.
He did not go up on someone's toilet.
Yeah, it's not toilet arm. Sadly, he's not. He's not the toilet guy. We thought he might be. Who knows? But yeah, so I think that's really all there is. That's not leaks.
sure, though?
It's just trailers. Oh, shut up, Fuse.
I'm just saying they got their main guy as a plumber, so
All right. True.
they got a toilet
Something
thing going
here.
on.
This is how they bring the
so-
universes together.
Nintendo
I'm
loves
just
plumbing.
saying. I mean, I already got from YouTube that there could be a Yoshi in the game, so
That's insane. That's a. I don't know who
If
told you that,
Yoshi's
but
in
you
the
need
game,
to
I'll give you
unsubscribe from him.
$100.
Yeah, I will too.
yo.
Anywho,
and credit scene, Yoshi egg pops up out of
what are
nowhere.
y'all some of? Yeah.
Smarpy and Flamber's like, fuck,
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! No, not the Yoshi. Oh my god, that'd be insane. Okay.
that'd be crazy.
Final thoughts, boys. Give me your final thoughts about and like theories you might have for going on into this game. Gabe, you start us off with like, what are your theories of what this game's about? And I think we could wrap it up for the podcast after that.
Overall, like I was saying earlier, I do think that is going to be demise. I mean, the fact that they show Ganondorf's face, but then that scene where, you know, Ganondorf with all his squiggly spaghetti hair, as soon as he turns around, it's they don't show his face. It's like, well, why would they show his face in one part, but not the other? Whatever. So I do think it's going to be, you know, like demise coming back, and then either Ganondorf is like his right-hand man, or, you know, he possesses again, or something like that. I'm just more excited to just go around Hyrule again, just fuck with all the new abilities. I hope with the fuse ability, or with the ability where you can, you know, fuse, obviously, like, you know, meat. I hope it's not just like one is overpowered and that's like the one I use all the time, you know. And I really hope, oh my god, like the sapphire arrows are just as, you know, useful as the mushroom shield, or as, you know, the eyeball, you know,
Or the meat arrows.
Meat arrows.
the meat arrows,
yeah!
exactly. I understand that. Unfortunately, I think I mean, we all know the meat arrow is probably not going to do anything crazy or spectacular,
I'm
but
gonna
it's
use
still
them
cool that you
all
can
the
do
time.
it.
Only run?
Just
Meat
hit
arrow
yourself and you have
only.
all your hearts back.
Yeah.
Whoever the
But I,
final boss is, I want my final hit to be a meat arrow.
You want to
Exactly.
beat the final boss with your meat.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
Hey,
Some people
yo.
are really into the
Amazing.
new Ganon, so
Yeah.
this might be a double entendre kind of thing.
Oh no.
I can't wait for the people who are going to do the meat only challenge in this game. You know,
They're only
day
fusing
one meat
sticks
only
with
challenge.
meat and stuff. They're beating
Meat.
the meat
I
only
love
runs.
that. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Fighting crime while staying
you
nice and
just
full.
gave me my next
Yeah.
project.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I
know,
am gonna
right?
play that game meat only.
Meat only.
Meat only.
Only
That shmeat.
meats.
Opposite of vegan, anti-vegan run. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah. Watch out, vegans. I'm coming for you.
Fuse.
Oh
What do
my
you think?
God.
Going in, all right. Final thoughts going into this game. Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna play it? I know you got a lot going on, but even if you don't have to even play it on your own, just play it on your own time. You know.
First, I think I want to like in my personal time probably be like Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild
beat that.
to get like
That
the
makes
full
sense.
story going on. Because if I go into here, I'm just gonna be like, okay, don't know
I don't
what's going on
understand that.
here. Hi, all right.
I don't get that.
Zelda, you're okay. Zelda's gone again. Good.
I
Damsel in
would
distress. She's out of
say-
here. All right, let's go back to Link.
Yeah, I would say an unfortunate feature about this game is it seems like you do need to have the context of Breath of the Wild, or at
Yeah.
least it would be very
Right.
helpful. It may not be needed, but it's definitely like if you played Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to heighten your experience of this game. And if you haven't,
But-
then you highly, strongly recommend you play Breath of the Wild first.
Or if you want to, you should watch our Zelda no context video coming out probably in like
It's just-
a week or two.
Put that out
And
right
then you'll
now.
be all caught
Yeah.
up, baby. That's all you
That'll
need.
be great.
That's right.
But honestly, I think by like how much has been hyped up and by the trailers, it's always interesting. I like the fact that like because I like open world games. Like they're so much
Yeah.
fun, especially now that we have like the sky temples and stuff too, and this adds like extra elements to the game. because now falling can be advantageous.
Yes.
Let's go. Yeah.
Get ready.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm hyped.
Yeah, awesome. Smarpy, what do you think coming in this game? What would you recommend to the audience and whatnot?
Oh man, all I know is I have a feeling this is going to be game of the year for us. This is going to be a must play for everyone. The way Nintendo has been hyping it up, these trailers, and it is a Zelda game. I can't wait. I have some theories that, like, just because of the Zonai and it's been, everyone knows that they are like extinct. We time traveling, baby. It's Ocarina of Time all over again, but instead
There it
we're gonna
is.
time travel. That's
That'd
what
be-
I'm thinking.
That would be really cool. That would be really cool. My last theory. I mean, it's the kind of similar to Gabe's, is where you're stopping this. I kind of said this earlier. You're stopping the cycle, and that's Demise. That's Hylia. You're using them. They're each fighting each other in this big epic battle, and the three, Yugen and Zelda, are probably gonna try to combine your power to stop the cycle and break the whole fight and break the whole thing. So we'll see how that goes. That's my theories. There's a couple other things, like, I think that I think dungeons are definitely back. It was never 100% confirmed, but I definitely think they're back. I think honestly, I'd be surprised if shrines didn't come back. I'm excited for Koroks being back, especially the one in the beginning of I think it was the gameplay trailer, or it's either the gameplay trailer or the trailer 3, where there's the Korok with his backpack and he's like falling backwards. He's like, I need help getting up. Yeah, I can't get to my friends.
Yeah,
so that'll be lovely. And yeah, I'm so ready. I've taken my day off of work. I'm gonna be me and Gabe both, and I think Smarpy, you're streaming this as well the day it comes out.
Yes, I'm streaming it. Australia release. I'm gonna fly to Australia.
Oh, okay.
So.
And
oh my God, wait, just like in the game, you can fly.
so
in the
wait,
game.
that means Thursday you're gonna be
Thursday
going,
morning.
right?
Yeah, I'll be streaming it.
Nice.
Yeah,
me and Gabe are both doing a 12-hour live stream. I mean, all 3 out of the 4 of us are going to be doing live streams. Twitch.tv/Smarpy, Twitch.tv/Excellion96, and Twitch.tv/Favlam. Gabe's doing a charity-ish thing. Is it a charity? I can't remember. I know it's in honor of your brother David. If you want to talk about that, go for it.
Oh yeah, so growing up, me and David, Zelda was one of our main games. I mean, he got me into video games, like in music, metal and all, everything, movies, all that kind of stuff. But so this game, we were really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, he passed away back in very early December. And so what I'm going to be doing is, just obviously streaming the game, of course, but I'm going to be doing a 12-hour stream. There's going to be special events. It's not like a subathon or anything.
Yeah.
I'm matching subs. That's like one of the special event kind of thing. Maybe like every 3 subs. Obviously, I don't want to like break the bank or anything. But the most notable thing I'll be doing that stream is obviously I'm getting the game myself, and then quote unquote, I'm doing the quotes right now. David is getting the game as well. I'm going to buy his copy, and I'm doing just a free giveaway of the game. People just have to follow, you just follow me on Twitch, and then, people have just been screenshotting it and sending it to me, and I'm calling that copy David's copy. I know, a really creative name for it, right?
That's really touching. I like it.
Right. And he, we were both very, very like best friends, looking forward to this game. I watched all of the trailers with him up until I think trailer 1 was the final trailer we were able to watch together. But so I know he would have loved this, and it means a lot. And I cannot wait. It's going to be a fun time. If Spectrum doesn't throttle me, Spectrum, I got my eyes on you.
Yeah, I hope not.
We're watching
I hope it
you.
goes well. And guys, go follow Gabe,
Right.
please.
I appreciate it.
Is that like a person in the game? Is that like
Come
a girl?
on.
Spectrum.
That's
Shut up.
no, it's the sword. It's the sword
Yeah.
you use to kill bad
okay,
Gavin.
my bad. Yeah, I got you.
But yes, go follow Gabe.
I,
Twitch.tv/Excellion96. It'll be a good event. Yeah, but I think that's going to do it for us on the Boost of You podcast. Normally we talk about games we're playing right now, but honestly, I think we all know what we're going to be playing.
Right.
We all know.
I have one final thing.
Yeah, what's up?
I have one final. So I saw.
Austin.
Is it about Spite Ops?
I saw. No, it's not
Thank
about
God.
it. This is actually a legit thing, I promise. But
Okay.
I saw this cool tweet. I think it was either yesterday or 2 days ago. It was like, where's the first place you're gonna go in the game? Like when you get Tears of the Kingdom. For me, I said I'm going to the Dueling
a good
Peaks
one.
just
Yep.
because. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a
iconic.
really pretty. I mean, look at that. That's I mean, like you look on Zelda, you see this, and you're like, this. I want. What is that? This is cool.
Oh, that's
This
where
game-
Naruto and Sasuke
Yo,
fought.
it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy.
He does. He
Wait,
does not
what if
stop.
the final
I
battle
don't stop,
between
baby.
Demise and Helia is on those? That'd be insane, actually. That'd be cool.
Ooh, that actually would be pretty sick.
Anyways,
yeah, that'd be sick.
All right. All right. Any other thoughts, boys? Smarpy. Oh yeah, where can we find you on the internet, Smarpy? I almost forgot that. I'm so sorry.
Smarpy everywhere. I've been putting a lot of YouTube videos out on Zelda. So if you like Zelda, subscribe to my content. Obviously, subscribe to this podcast in whatever platform you're watching. But if you do want to check out some Zelda content, you can find me Smarpy at anywhere, pretty much.
And that's gonna do it for us. One more plug for myself. I'm launching my YouTube channel next week with a bunch of VOD highlights, and then I'm also gonna do some scripted content. I don't know, that's not gonna release next week, but we're gonna do some scripted content of like the Mario Party events and then the other like collab events. I'm doing a lot of collabs, so if you like that kind of stuff, follow me at YouTube. It's just Fvlam, F-E-L-A-M. So anyways, that's gonna do it for us on the Boost View podcast. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Any last nickels, boys? Anything else?
I can't wait to drop a rock on a Korok again and hear that noise.
Perfect. I will see you guys post Tears of the Kingdom release, and we'll see you guys next time. This is gonna release on a Wednesday, by the way, instead of a Friday, because obviously if it comes out on Friday, who the fuck's gonna want them?
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah,
Right,
we need
exactly.
Wednesday. So
Yeah.
thanks everybody so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye. I love you. I love you. Mwah.